I know what you're going through. I know, 'cause I've been there too. I don't walk right and I don't talk right, and there ain't nothing wrong with feeling strong, but I wanna be there for you, honey, working my...
Hey guys, welcome to Vet Ranch. I'm Dr. Matt, and this dog's name is Trooper. Trooper came to us from Animal Control, and we don't know a whole lot about him. He is what looks like around an 8-year-old boxer, hey bud. And they were going to euthanize him today, and for pretty good reason. You can see he's a very happy dog, but he has something going on with his foot, and honestly it's one of the weirdest things and grossest things I've ever seen. So if you're a little squeamish, now would be a good time to look away. But this is Trooper's foot. He has a giant tumor on his foot, and we don't really know the history of this dog. He was just basically surrendered to Animal Control. Come here, Trooper. But you can see that tumor doesn't bother him too much. He's walking around on it. I looked under there, and he does have all of his toes present. I don't know if we're going to be able to see this, but basically that tumor is just growing right on the top of his foot. It has a little area that connects about this big. So, you know, the plan would be, the obvious plan would be to just go ahead and amputate that leg. But we've been amputating a lot of things lately, and I don't want this channel to be known as Amputation Ranch. So what I'm going to try to do is just take that tumor off, because it looks like it's non-painful. He's walking on it so well, so it looks like it's non-painful, meaning that it's not in the joint or the bone or anything like that. It's just basically attached to it. So I'm going to go in there, see if I can come around the side here. But you can see that he has a normal foot down there. Just this thing is growing off the top of it. Now there's a chance this could be a malignant tumor, but it's been growing for so long, obviously, to get that big, that I would think if it was malignant, it would have already spread somewhere else and he wouldn't be doing as good as he is. So I'm hoping it's just a benign tumor. Now, will I be able to get it all with surgery? We'll just have to kind of see. There's a good chance that I won't, and amputation will be the, you know, the final process for him. But this dog's wild. But I'd really like to try to save his leg. I think that'd be best for him, and be pretty cool if we could do that without having to cut that leg off. So anyway, tomorrow we're going to start surgery on Trooper and see if we can make him a much more comfortable dog. Can't get much happier than Trooper though. He's a happy man. Good boy. Good boy. Here he is under anesthesia. Let me just show you this foot here. It's just growing off the top of it. He still has all 4 toes there. It's just growing from a little stalk on the top there. So we're going to go ahead and clean it and get ready for surgery now. We got the bulk of it off now. This is all tumor here, so I'm going to try to get as much as I can, and we'll probably just close the skin and have to revisit this in a couple weeks when it heals up and try to get the rest of it, because this is all just tumor tissue here. We're going to go ahead and get started on that now. Here we are after surgery. This is the tumor. It's probably a good 8 inches across, and came all off in one piece. That's where it was attached to his foot. And we got him all sutured up, and he's kind of coming around right now. Whenever he is fully awake, we'll let you have a peek at it. Well, I'll have to apologize to you. It's been a couple days since the surgery. I was going to update you shortly after it, but we had a few emergencies come in. Just ran out of time. I was going to do it yesterday too, and same story. So to make it up to you, I brought Trooper out to the ranch today and just kind of let him spread his legs, and he's doing pretty well. Here's old Trooper. What do you think, buddy? Not even a limp. Trooper, come here. Come here. Come here. Now you'll notice he does have a little swelling down there in that leg. Basically, with tumors, it's kind of hard to tell where tumor stops and normal tissue begins. That's something I didn't know until I was in vet school. But once you get in there, you can't really tell. All the tissue looks the same in most cases. Sometimes the tumors are pretty well encapsulated, but in his case, all the tissue just blended together. So I couldn't really see where it stopped. And I didn't want to take too much normal tissue because he had tons of vessels down there and nerves and structures that he needs. So I just went down to where I could get the bulk of it out. And basically we're just gonna kind of wait and see how he does you know, we don't know how long it took that tumor to grow. I mean, it might have been months, it might have been years, so we don't know anything about his history. And so we'll just kind of watch it. Like I said before, I assume it's a benign tumor since it got so big without spreading to his lungs or some other place and killing him. He's still doing fine besides that tumor. So we're just gonna kind of watch, see what happens. And if it's growing really fast, we'll probably go ahead and amputate that leg. If it doesn't grow very fast, then he may live a totally normal life throughout the rest of his life. You know, if this dog had owners that had all the money in the world, we would have sent this tumor off to a pathologist to tell us exactly what it was, what kind of tumor. They would grade it, tell you how likely it is to metastasize, and they'd give you a prognosis on how long we can expect him to live afterwards. But you know, we don't have rich owners paying. He has no owners, so we're kind of doing it all by ourselves. So we're just guessing. You know, right now we're trying to use our funds wisely. So we're just kind of guessing and just waiting, and we'll just watch and see. You know, and tumor dogs like this, there's also, you know, the option of going and getting radiation treatment and chemotherapy for them, just like in humans. A lot of people don't know that you can do that for dogs as well. Don't know that I agree with it, but in some cases I can see that it would be a good thing. But you know, that's not an option for us with Trooper either. We're just gonna kind of wait and see how he does. All right, let's look at that foot. There's the top of his foot. You can see that it is swollen. A lot of that will go down with time. It is just swelling from the surgery, but a lot of it is still tumor, I'm sure, in there. Those staples in there, we didn't put those in initially. This dog, the day after his surgery, ripped out the top of the suture, so I had to go in there and staple it back closed. And I was pretty surprised since he had left that huge tumor alone the entire time it was growing. And then as soon as we take it off, he starts chewing on his foot and then he tears out his sutures. But anyway, we got him stapled back up. He's good to go. You can see Trooper has a couple other little tumors back here that need to be removed. We'll take care of that later. Golly, you're fast. Oh, you want that? You want that? Good job fetching, Trooper. Good boy, good boy. So as you can see, Trooper's doing great 2 days after surgery, so I expect he will continue to heal up and just continue to improve. You know, what'll happen down the road? Like I said before, we'll just have to wait and see if that tumor grows back. If it does, amputation is probably the best option for him, because I don't think there's any way we're going to be able to get all that tissue out of there, so all that tumor tissue out of there. So if we ever do have to revisit this, you know, go debulk the tumor or go totally amputate that leg, I will update you, and I'll put a video on this channel and I'll put a link in the description below to it. So if there's no link in the description below, that means that Trooper's doing great and probably is adopted out to a good home and is going to live a good long life. In the next month or two, I am going to be bringing on a couple other veterinarians, and I'm going to be using your donated funds to help support animals in their area as well. So I think this will be pretty neat to kind of make this whole vet ranch project kind of more far-reaching, and they will be making videos of the animals that they work on and save as well, and we'll be putting them on this channel. So kind of cool that this whole project is kind of growing beyond just me even. So you know, I really appreciate everyone who's donated, you know, especially for dogs like Trooper, but not only for the animals. I want to tell you I appreciate it for me as well, because this is a really meaningful thing to me. It makes me, you know, feel like I'm really making a difference, and it's also really fun. So I'm really having a good time with this channel and really changing a lot of dogs' lives that, you know, wouldn't have anyone to help them otherwise. So pretty cool. Everyone who's donated, thank you so much. For those who are not financially able to donate, don't worry about it. Just enjoy the videos, and if you like them, just share them with somebody, because that makes a big difference as well too. So thank you all for watching Vet Ranch. Thanks for supporting Trooper. Come here, come here, come here. Good boy. I appreciate you being here, and we'll see you next time.
Sometimes when you're feeling young and you're feeling tough and you're all caught up, but you don't walk right and you don't talk right, and there ain't nothing wrong with feeling strong.